Hey guys, this is Amber. I'm a mom of 11 kids and 8 of our kids still live with us. We live in San Diego, California, and I'm going to show you guys what we eat in a week. My goal is to make simple, healthy meals for the kids that I feel good about giving them because it's healthy and they feel good about eating because it tastes good. So tonight I'm going to show you something that we've been making since the kids were little. It's called lentils and rice. It is a Mauritian dish. My husband's family is from Mauritius. It's an island off the east coast of Africa. It has bacon and lentils, onions, tomato sauce, and diced tomatoes. Today is the first time I'm actually going to be able to use one of my freezer meals. So this is actually a meal that you can put in the freezer. I'll put the recipe on the screen so you can see what's in it. So I'm going to be making the things that go with it. It's going to have some basmati rice with it. I'm going to make a satini concombre, which is what they say in Mauritius, but I think that just means like a cucumber chutney. It's a little cucumber salad that we put with the lentils and rice and just makes everything just come together really well. We put an egg on top, so it has a lot of good protein, and this is an inexpensive meal. So if you're trying to cut costs, this is how we saved a lot of money throughout the years when the kids were little and we didn't have much money to spend on groceries. And right now we are on a budget, so we're putting all of our extra money towards debt because we got in a lot of debt because we used to live in New York City, and that's a long story, but it was very, very expensive to live there. So we're trying to get ourselves out of the hole. So I'm trying to make as many healthy, inexpensive meals as possible to keep ourselves afloat. Here is the Instant Pot. We have a little Instant Pot and then a big Instant Pot. I use both of them almost every day because it just makes cooking really easy. I'm just gonna rinse the rice. You want a half teaspoon for every cup that you have of rice. Tiny bit of avocado oil. I've just heard that's a healthier oil. I'm just gonna put the lid on and I'm gonna set it to high pressure. Now it's set for 6 minutes. So we're gonna leave for group class in about a half hour. That's where our kids, particularly the little kids, learn how to play in a group and play music and violin and so forth. So this is actually going to be ready way before we need it. But the lovely thing about the Instant Pot is as long as I keep it shut while we're gone, which of course it'll stay shut while we're gone, it will stay warm. Here's our lentil and rice bag. If you didn't get a chance to screenshot the recipe while I had it on the screen, I will also put it below in the description. I double bagged it because I don't know if you've ever thawed something out in a plastic bag in the fridge and then had your whole fridge full of liquid, because when plastic bags go in the freezer, a lot of times they'll get just a little micro hole in them. And then, as you're thawing it out, you don't notice it because everything's frozen, but as you're thawing it out, oh, your fridge gets full of whatever liquid was in there, which is not a good idea. Here's what it looks like. I'm just gonna set the crock pot to low so it can cook slowly and get warm. Put that on there. It's a winner of a meal for us. Put it on low, and I really like it, particularly when we go away, when you come home and the house smells like food. It just feels like this home is ready for you, food is ready. Although when I do come home, I will have to make the eggs. The egg on top, that's definitely something you cannot do ahead. I'm going to do that once we come home, but everything will be warm and ready. I'm gonna make the satini concombre right now. So I'm gonna start the cucumber salad. I'm using my mom's mandolin glove. Didn't my mom send this? Mark came home. So I'm excited about that because I'm the sort of person that would definitely chop my finger off if given the opportunity. Mark came home and he's going to show me how he does it without this glove. And still doesn't slice his finger.
And then watch me slice some fingers.
Don't slice your finger. He's good at this. This recipe also has a sweet onion, and Mark's going to show us what he does with the onion.
What I normally do, and you do have to be careful, is I cut it in half.
Okay.
And then I run
Well, there's this thing. Do you want to use this thing? This comes
Yeah.
on the slicer.
That works pretty good. But what I have to do is move this around a little bit.
Next up is a whole lemon. We're going to juice it. 2 teaspoons of coriander. You can also put cilantro if you have some fresh cilantro.
Best with the fresh cilantro.
Yeah, it's best with fresh cilantro, but coriander is a good option too. Coriander is the seed of cilantro, so it has a very similar taste to it. I'm going to put in a scant 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Best of things to put in there would be actually some real red peppers, right?
Yeah.
Like hot peppers, but we don't have any growing yet. The other thing you could put in there is dried red peppers, which we used to have a bunch, but I think we've used them all. So this is also an option, just easier. 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, and 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Now we're just going to stir this around and let it marinate while we're at group class, and put it in the fridge so it stays fresh and it's going to taste really good. There's also going to be a little moisture that comes out of the cucumbers because of the salt. The salt draws out the moisture, and it's going to be a really nice addition to our meal. Covering it with saran wrap and stick it in the fridge. So now the meal's cooking and we're ready to head off to group class.
Bye, Naomi. I love you. Bye.
So we are back from group class and now we're finishing up dinner. Mark's making some eggs. Tried it in the crock pot. I kept it on low. It's definitely ready. I'm just going to stir it around a little bit. And also here are rice. Going to fluff it. Here's our nicely marinated cucumber salad. There's Noah's beautiful plate there.
For your birthday, you get.
Here you go, baby girl. Oh, let's wipe your hands, okay? She's playing with markers.
Let's have you eat. There he is. Sure enough. There, now he's sitting on the couch waiting for you. Eat.
We're going to make chocolate cat, goat cheese. Yeah. Goat cheese pizza.
Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday evening. Tonight we are making spaghetti sauce and we are making a double portion. So I'm going to put half of it in the freezer and use half of it tonight. It's kind of a way that you can make freezer meals without having like a freezer meal day. I do want to have a freezer meal day at some point, but haven't gotten there yet. Here are the ingredients. I'm going to use 2 of these packages of beef. This is 1 1/3 pound. We're going to need 4 cloves of garlic. I'll put the recipe on the screen for just one recipe. It has some parsley in it, salt, pepper, 4 cans of tomato paste, got some Italian seasoning, oregano, some San Marzano, I love these, whole tomatoes, and some Parmesan cheese, and 2 onions. And I have a bit of a confession. When I first saw this recipe, this is from a book that my mom gave me when we first got married. It's all of our family's recipes. When I first saw it, I didn't want to make it because I was like, it has a can of water. It has like, if you're doubling it, 2 cans of water. I was like, that doesn't sound very good. Cans of water? Why are we sticking cans of water? So I ended up just using marinara sauce and adding meat to it when I was, first married. Anyway, Mom, I'm embarrassed to tell you that I didn't make your recipe for lots of years because I saw that it had a can of water and that seemed silly to me. Something magical about that can of water, because I think what ends up happening is it kind of cooks down a little bit and then you get the thickening of the sauce. You have all the spices and all the flavor, but the water evaporates. There's something about it. Anyway, Mom, sorry. I'm gonna chop up my 2 onions. This is the hard part. I always cry when I chop onions. Now we've got the garlic. I'm gonna give it a little extra chop. Rock the knife. It makes it a little finer. So they have that garlic at Costco, and it's so tempting, it's all all ready to go. But this fresh garlic, I don't know, it's hard to mimic that without actually cutting fresh garlic. I'm gonna open all of my cans. Sometimes this can opener works really well. Sometimes I have to fight with it a little bit. So this is what I'm gonna do. I've already got the 2 tablespoons of Parmesan just to make it easy for when you start cooking. It's easy to forget things. I just put in all the spices in the same bowl. So there's gonna be 2, because I'm doubling the recipe, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. Yum. Next is oregano, or as Jamie Oliver says it, I'd assume this is how you say it in Great Britain, is oregano. And Jamie Oliver says that he doesn't like fresh oregano, he likes dried oregano, so it's good because that's what we've got. We got our dried oregano. 2 tablespoons of sugar. I kind of forget how much salt to put, so I'm just gonna be on the safe side. I'm gonna start with 2 teaspoons, and then once it's cooked, I'll taste it, and if it needs a little more saltiness, we're gonna make it more salty. Some black pepper. The recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped parsley, but this is just too gorgeous to not use more of it because look how fresh and green it is. So I'm going to put a little more than that and put some heaping teaspoons of the parsley. So beautiful, smells so good. I've heard it's really nutrient rich as well. I'm also gonna put part of it in the freezer for another meal. It freezes well. Put this in a little baggie. This is what the kids are doing. They're listening to Little Women on the Yoda player and playing a game of Uno.
So tenderly, that neck found her heart.
Now that we've done all that prep work, this is the fun part where we just get to put the stuff in the pot and watch it sizzle. Olive oil to the bottom of this pan here. We're just gonna let it get warm. Take our meat and put it in there. That's a good sizzle. I'm just gonna brown it.
On this podcast, I like to talk about simplifying your life.
Another step you cannot skip, but I used to think you could skip this. I'm like, why are we doing this? We drain the beef. I don't know why. It seems like, oh, you want that good fat in there, but at the same time, it does end up kind of making it not great. So drain the beef. For some reason, when you drain the beef, it does make the consistency of your meal a lot nicer. So now I'm going to add in the onions and the garlic. It's hard to get the garlic out because it's all sticky. And we're gonna saute this for about 3 to 5 minutes. It smells really good at this point. Chef's in training here. Now this is cooked for about 3 or more like 5 minutes. And now we're gonna add in all the rest of the ingredients. Add in the whole tomatoes. Now you just kind of chop these up with a spoon. Get them a little less whole. You don't want them to be chunky like that. 2, because you're making a double recipe. We'll put in the tomato paste. We're talking to Naomi. Hi Naomi, we miss you.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you like the piano?
So Naomi is visiting Pearl in New York City. Pearl's living with her friend Debbie, who plays piano. She was playing piano for Netta because Netta was feeling a little bit sad. So it's so nice to see Naomi and Pearl again, and I miss them so much. But Naomi's coming home at the end of this week. But I'm excited for Christmas time when Pearl and Elijah hopefully can come back, and then we're gonna see Josiah's gonna be having his baby. Eleanor's having the baby, but you know, they're having the baby beginning of December, I think. So they're not gonna be coming for Christmas, but hopefully we can see them in June, hopefully. So we're gonna fly them out so that everybody can see them and see the baby. Stir this around. Get those tomatoes a little more. Now we're gonna put in all those beautiful herbs and spices. Just make everything so good. Here is the magic that doesn't make any sense, but you fill one of these cans with water. That's what my mom always did, I guess. I didn't really see her cooking, I guess. Fill it with water and you pour it in the sauce. And it seems like, how could that possibly be good? But I promise you, it's good. It's way better than the jar. And probably, I guess it probably makes it cheaper too, right? Because then you don't have to pay so much because you're adding water. But the water, I think, basically reconstitutes some of the tomato paste and so forth, and so it really makes it really good. And then what happens too, as you simmer it, it condenses a little bit, so the flavors get really concentrated and really yummy. Just gonna let that simmer down a bit. Now I put 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm gonna taste it for salt in a little bit. That might not have been enough. It just says salt and pepper in the recipe, so I have to use my own sense there. So I'm gonna Give it a taste test and see if that's enough salt for this double recipe. It's not bad. I feel like 4 teaspoons would be too much. I think 2 teaspoons is too little. So somewhere in between, maybe 2.5. I'll try 2.5, and then if that's not enough, I'll do 3. Here's my half teaspoon. Getting a new spoon. See here. Maybe another half teaspoon. Salt's one of those things you can always put it in, but you can't take it out, so you gotta be careful. It feels good. It feels salty, but not too salty. For me, for my taste. Your taste may be saltier or less salty. So the sauce is simmering, and we also have some hot water boiling, well, almost boiling for the pasta. We're gonna do 2 pounds of pasta. Kids are over here making a salad. We like to have salad.
This is my favorite part, cutting lettuce.
You're chopping the vegetables. I'm gonna get some of these super yummy cherry tomatoes from Costco ready. Just putting in the avocado. I love avocado in salad. Make sure these tomatoes are not wet. I don't want to put wet tomatoes in there. I'm gonna make a little homemade salad dressing. I don't really have any numbers for what I put in there as far as the oil and the vinegar, but I just put some olive oil in there. I used to put canola oil, but people told me that wasn't good for you, so switch to olive oil. You can also use avocado oil if you want it to be a little more of a mild oil. I also put in some apple cider vinegar. And I don't put this in until right before we serve the salad because otherwise it kind of wilts the lettuce a little bit. So the salt I actually do measure. So I put in a teaspoon of salt. I'm also going to put in 3 teaspoons of sugar. Which 3 teaspoons is actually a tablespoon. So you could just make it easy and put a tablespoon, but I guess I made it hard for myself. And of course a little black pepper. Now we're just going to stir it up nice and crispy. We're going to put in our 2 pans of pasta. So everything's ready. The noodles are all cooked. Sauce is simmered. I'm going to put in the salad dressing. And dinner is served. You ready for spaghetti?
There it is.
Or as they say, paschetti. Salad's looking good. Gonna get some for Mo.
Okay, baby. Daddy's gonna cut your foodies up. Can we put this? Let's put this back.
Gonna move these art projects out of the way here. They're sharing the one rolly chair. They love this rolly chair. And yeah, look what I got you. I got you both things. They look good. I think you can sit there.
Look at that. Does that look good?
Noah is still at the gym. There's a personal trainer that helps him at the YMCA. Usually he's there later. That's when the personal trainer's there. He says in the morning there's a personal trainer, but it's more a personal trainer for like older people. So this is more of like a young personal trainer. So he'll be home and he eats a lot of food. So he'll be eating soon.
Got my plate here.
Go good. Does Netta approve? My muscle man Noah came home. Got the pasta going on.
I'll get the greens in, I guess.
Yep. Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday evenings. Tonight we're having the Barefoot Contessa corn chowder. This is a pretty simple recipe. It has bacon, 4 onions, which is a lot of onions. It has chicken stock, some butter, 2 pounds of yellow potatoes, some flour, olive oil, kosher salt, pepper, a little bit of turmeric, gives it that beautiful flavor, and also some corn and some white cheddar cheese. First of all, I'm going to chop up the bacon. I'm going to put some olive oil in there. The recipe calls for 8 ounces of bacon, but I'm going to put in 16 ounces because we really like bacon. Seasoning. I'm going to cook this for about 5 minutes or until it's crisp. So it's been about 5 minutes. The bacon is good and crispy. So we're gonna actually set the bacon aside on that plate and we're gonna have it as a topping on our chowder, but we're gonna use all that yummy bacon fat and olive oil for our soup. So now we're gonna reduce the heat to medium and we're gonna put our onions and butter in the fat. That's what I love about Barefoot Contessa recipes. She is not afraid of fat. Which is, I mean, this is funny because she was making a lot of these recipes back in the day when everyone was afraid of fat. And she was like, I'm just gonna make what tastes good, but it turns out the fat's actually good for you. So that's kind of what makes it a chowder, is that it's very rich, which is nice. It's supposed to be unsalted butter, but I put salted butter. Hopefully that's okay. It's just what we got at Costco. I'm gonna let it kind of melt and I'm gonna stick the onions in there. Top 10 my favorite food smells. One of them is probably Thanksgiving. Just the smell of Thanksgiving is like my first favorite, but closely after that is the smell of bacon and onions. Bacon and onions together. Oh, yum. So we're gonna cook this for 10 minutes until the onions are translucent. Mo wants to try a piece of bacon. You want a bacon? Just take one. You want a bacon too? It's kind of like beef jerky, but even better. Like pork jerky, I guess. One thing I'd like to try, sorry Mo, is making pie crust with lard. That's what they used to do in the olden days, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, lard is bad, but I think it's actually better for you than shortening. I really like that crisp shortening feel to a pie crust. But I think lard is good too. You just have to find, I think it's leaf lard or something. I was looking it up on Amazon. I was gonna try and get some, but I don't know. I'm not sure where to get good quality lard. You know, you don't want it to like taste like anything. You want it to be not, you know. The other thing is beef suet. That's something that you can use to bake with. Of course, tallow is something that's more for like frying, I think. It's funny, they used to actually make McDonald's French fries in beef fat, and then they said, oh, beef fat's bad, but I think it's much better for you than whatever they're currently using. I remember when I was a kid, French fries at McDonald's tasted so much better, and I didn't feel so sick afterwards. So I think it's just more processed to use all those vegetable oils and so forth. So bring back the beef fat, right? To fully cook these onions. I think it was Paula Deen or somebody that made like stuff with lard. Somebody did. It's kind of like an old-fashioned, new-fashioned thing to do, I guess. So while we're waiting for the onions to be ready, I'm just gonna get my spices ready because it just makes it easier. Netta wants some more bacon. Moses also wants some more bacon. Yum. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Barefoot Contessa likes kosher salt because she says it's a little sweeter than regular salt. Calls for a whole teaspoon of freshly ground pepper, which is quite a bit. Also going to put in half a teaspoon of turmeric. Turmeric's really healthy, and I think the combination of turmeric and the black pepper is actually really good for you. I'm going to stir in that half cup of flour, kind of slowly. It's a bit of a roux, I think. A little more. Also going to add in our salt, pepper, and turmeric. 3 minutes. While that is cooking, I'm going to rinse my white potatoes. So I'm just going to chop these potatoes into evenly sized pieces. You don't have to peel them, which is nice. Now our potatoes are all ready. Our onions are ready. I'm going to add in the 12 cups of chicken stock. You can, of course, make your own, or you can use... Kirkland is pretty economical, thankfully. 3 of these because there's 4 cups in each carton. So that'll give us the correct amount. Kids are over here eating hot chocolate. The old-fashioned way, they actually melt the chocolate into the milk. Is it good, Mo?
It's a bit hot, but it is good. It's nice and creamy. Also,
Thank you for making that for him.
I stuck one tiny bit of vanilla.
Now we're going to put in our 2 pounds of potatoes. Ooh, careful. So we're going to let this come to a boil. warm soup on a chilly night. This is what Mark is doing while I'm cooking. He's making the ramp for the trailer so we can get it in and out of the driveway. Got this cool light so we can actually see. It's all like engineering math. The angle and everything. I saw him writing it out. It was pretty cool. It's like just to design it. This has come to the boil, so we're gonna let it boil for about 15 minutes or until the potatoes are soft. And then we're gonna add the other ingredients and then it's done. While I'm waiting for this to boil, I'm going to grate the white cheddar that's supposed to go in there. We got some New Zealand sharp cheddar cheese. Enoch's gonna be my helper. Thank you, Enoch.
Mommy, how did we get this on?
You put it on your hand. Anna and Chloe and Noah are at youth group. They're gonna come home soon and have some dinner.
Also, I went to Mama Master.
Yes, they had violin lessons today, and my uncle brought them, which was such a blessing. You want some cheese?
Here, another.
We're gonna add in the corn. The potatoes are tender, and this is some fun math for you. 3 1-pound bags of corn, because it has 5 servings per container, and each serving is 2/3 cup. 2/3 cup, which the decimal is 0.66, times 3 equals 9.9. So that comes very close to the 10 cups that you have to have for this recipe. So if you're confused when it says 10 cups, you don't need to be confused. Stir it in. The kids love frozen corn, so I give them a little bit.
Here's Moses'
Like I said before, Naomi is in New York City visiting Pearl and Elijah. This is one of her favorite meals, so I'll have to save her a little bit for when she comes back. Now the corn is warm, so I'm going to add in the half and half. Another fun math tip is that it calls for 2 cups, and 1 pint just happens to be 2 cups, which is very convenient. We are almost to the top. I'm going to imagine that because we don't have Pearl and Josiah and Elijah with us, we might even be able to have another half of this for another day. We'll see. Now I'm going to add in the white cheddar, and then it says to cook it for an additional 5 minutes. So it just kind of melts in there. You like the corn, Mo?
Yeah.
I'm going to fold in that cheese. Tastes pretty good, but it's not quite salty enough, so I'm going to put in another teaspoon of kosher salt. You can put however much you want. Also a little more pepper. It does say season to taste, and I like it to be a little more peppery. This is to garnish with the bacon that we set aside. But I also like to have a little extra cheese the kids can put on top. The way I got that idea was, you can see in the picture, there's a little cheese on top with the bacon. That looks really good. The soup is ready, or the chowder is ready, and we're just going to serve it with a baguette.
It's green. So I guess my...
There's your chowder. Do you want some bread with it?
Yeah.
Here you go, baby.
You know that all dress is made out all people soft? It's made out. And I made out.
Just put a little bit of cheese on there. Look at this bacon. Ta-da. Our youth group friends are home. Noah and Anna and Chloe. So they're having some soup. Chowder. Keep calling it soup. Here's some bread.
Not me.
Here's some baguette for you.
Oh, thanks.
It's finally cool enough to eat. Very hearty. Good on a cold night.
It's cold on my foot.
Mark came in for some chowder.
Looks delicious.
Hey guys, welcome to Thursday evening. We are making enchilada casserole. This is one of Naomi's favorite recipes, and unfortunately she's not here. I'll have to save her some. And also, Melody got a haircut. Come show your haircut, Melody. It's so cute. Beautiful haircut. Do the spin. She got some layers. This is actually her first official haircut. I don't know if we had the little fun with the scissors when you were a toddler that somebody accidentally cut your hair, but this is her first real haircut. So you look like such a lovely little lady. recipe. I'm going to double it though, and we may have extra, but then we can just put it in the freezer, right? So, jack cheese and cheddar cheese. Got a couple bunches of green onions, some black olives, some tomato sauce, some enchilada sauce, a couple pounds of ground beef, and we're gonna put the taco seasoning in the ground beef, and then we're gonna butter the casserole dish, and we need 24 tortillas because we're doubling the recipe. This meal is pretty quick and everybody really likes it. Just gonna brown it. While my beef is browning, I'm just gonna grate this cheese. 3/4 cup of Monterey Jack, 3/4 cup of cheddar cheese, but I'm doubling it, so I'm gonna do 1.5 cups of each. Back to stirring my beef a little bit. Now I'm grating my cheddar cheese. So now we're gonna drain the beef. I'm just gonna put in our taco seasoning. And on the back of the packet it tells you to put in taco seasoning and the water. 3/4 cups of water per packet, so it's going to be 1.5 cups of water. So our taco meat is all ready. In this bowl, we're going to put our enchilada sauce. Now we put in our tomato sauce. I chop up my tortillas. So I buttered my casserole dishes. Nice 9x13. Got my tortilla strips over here. Next thing I'm going to do is chop up my green onions and we're good to go. Just gonna layer it up now that we've got all our stuff ready. First we put a little sauce in there.
It's like the thousand with weapons like.
We put some tortillas down first. Just playing harmonica.
I gotta get it.
Because everybody plays harmonica. So we're gonna put some green onions. Gonna put some cheese on there now. Now I'm gonna put some layers of meat here. And we're gonna put some olives. This is the easy part. Now we just do that 2 more times and we'll have a full casserole. I'll show you how it looks when I'm done.
Chelsea's Dale. Those are funny words. They're not even English words. It means to God in the highest. Yes. Yeah. Right. I know which one.
Cheese.
In Chelsea's Dale.
Last batch of olives. Put the last little bit of sauce over. Put these in the oven. Now we're just gonna bake this for about 20 minutes and it'll be ready. So the casserole's almost ready, so we're gonna make a salad. We're gonna put a lot of avocados in the salad because it's kind of a Mexican themed casserole. So she's cutting up her avocados. Thank you, Chloe. My dad's
Now what?
teaching the kids some words over
color? Here. You put this together. No, put those down for me. Put this down.
here.
Now that
Spelling
spells
letters.
a color.
Spelling
Okay.
words, I guess.
What color pants do I have on?
Gray. Gray. That's it. That's
Gray.
what it's gray.
That's it. Great. Now be careful when you get down.
Make some salad dressing. I'm just putting in the tomatoes and the avocado. I love avocado in salad and it goes particularly well with the Mexican themed meal.
Wait, it's not done yet.
Just gonna cut it like lasagna. Making some food for Netta first.
So that way like that. All things for good. We thank you for all your blessings in Jesus' name.
You're supposed to be learning them.
Come sit down, Mo.
Oh, thanks. How are you? In my mouth, the tomatoes. And why are the
Hey guys, welcome to Friday night. We are having Romanian chicken soup. This is a simple soup with carrots and celery, chicken on the bone. We also have some noodles, tomato sauce, bell pepper, vegeta, and an onion. We chop all the veggies, saute them in olive oil. We put in the pieces of chicken, add water, Add in the tomato sauce. Add in 5 teaspoons of vegeta. One teaspoon of salt. Now we add in the vermicelli noodles and the parsley. Almost ready. So I'm going to squeeze some lemon. That's one thing that the Romanians did that was kind of different in the chicken soup. I think they called it sour soup. I also chopped up some extra lemon in case people want to squirt a little extra in if they want a little extra sourness. Hey guys, welcome to Saturday evening. Tonight we are having chicken. I'm going to make like sort of an Italian herb lemon chicken. We're going to have butter noodles. My kids are like super big fans of butter noodles, and we have the best pasta ever from Costco, and it's a good price. It's super good quality. How do they do it? I don't know. I guess they buy in bulk. So we buy in bulk. So we're going to have that. And also we're going to have a spinach salad. This is a salad we had at a restaurant back long time ago, and it was so good. This just has baby spinach, dried cranberries, sweetened dried cranberries, some pine nuts, some feta cheese, balsamic vinegar, olive oil. It just seems too simple to be this good, but it really is that good. So I'm gonna make that. I don't know if I've made that for the kids, at least not recently, so I'm gonna see if they like it. So I've already got the chicken in the pan. What I've decided to do was I'm mixing up drumsticks and chicken thigh. Back when I was a little girl, my mom shopped at the commissary. And it's like kind of a store for the military that they can go to, and it's discounted prices and so forth. And what she was able to find there, I don't know if it's just there, was a chicken, but a whole chicken cut up. So it had all the different pieces of the chicken. I think they called it something fryer. And you could, so it had some breasts, chicken thighs, chicken legs. So you, as you would make chicken, you could choose whatever piece you wanted. I remember as a kid, you know, I'd choose the breast sometimes, the thigh sometimes, chicken legs sometimes. But now at Costco, you can find a whole chicken, which you can cut up. It's just the extra, like, you know, 10 minutes sometimes you don't have as a mom. Or you can find individual pieces. So what I was thinking was I'll make my own whole chicken. So I don't have wings or whatever, but I figured I'm going to mix, at least for now, just the chicken thighs and chicken legs. And then the kids that want maybe a little more chicken or a little less chicken can choose accordingly. And another thing about the whole chickens at Costco, for some reason, is they're so expensive. Per pound, they cost quite a bit more. So I'm gonna start by just putting salt and pepper on chicken. The miraculous thing about chicken is just with just salt and pepper, it tastes so good. I remember I just made some chicken with salt and pepper one day, and I was like, what is this? Sometimes just salt and pepper just brings out the flavor in meat so well, you don't need anything else. But it's also nice to add a little extra seasoning too, make it a little interesting for all involved. Salt, pepper. Here's my Italian seasoning. I got this from Lincoln Market back in New York City and brought it with us. That was one thing about Lincoln Market, was you could find good spices there for a good price. Sprinkle some of that on. Sometimes when there's a seasoning mix like this, they tell you what's in there, but Lincoln Market is gatekeeping. They're like an aromatic blend of herbs with a warm, earthy, slightly minty flavor, used in sauces, meatballs, pasta dishes, or grilled vegetables. So they're not telling you. Secret. It's like the secret sauce at Jack in the Box. Now I'm just going to slice up some lemon to put on the chicken.
In a different way.
They taste in a different way. The kids went to a birthday party today, so they all have snacks that they brought from the birthday party. Did you have fun?
Yeah. And I did it Thursday night after in the box up on the screen We have to eat with a bounce.
You're talking about a piñata.
Yeah.
Was that so fun? Was that your first piñata?
Yeah.
Welcome to San Diego, buddy.
And he's almost out to.
He's explaining the piñata.
Oh yeah? Was that fun though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put these lemon slices on the chicken. I was putting lemon on my soup yesterday, and I was like, wow, lemon is just so good. When you taste something like that, you're like, God is really cool. Yeah, you can help me. Just don't touch the chicken. You know, he made so many flavors for us to enjoy. Just such a blessing. And lemon is one of the best. Right there, Mo. You can put it on that chicken leg, okay? You want me to help you? Let's do it together. There we go. Okay, don't touch the chicken. Good job. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 375 for about an hour. Usually it would be more like 45 minutes, but this oven is not an overachiever, so we're going to do it for an hour. I guess a good oven is hard to find. There we go. There's our chicken, or Keenan, as Mark's sister used to say when she was little. Okay, so we're going to turn on the hot water. Gonna boil some water so we can make some pasta. Salting the water. I always used to put oil in the water, but then I've learned recently you're not supposed to put oil in the water. Who knew? Here's the pasta we get from Costco. It's so good. Putting in the noodles so they can boil. Gonna toast these pine nuts. Taking the pine nuts out, nice and toasted. Noah's emptying the pasta for us. Thank you, Noah. And put some butter in there.
You can just use some of your money.
Incorporating the butter. Make our salad. It's pretty easy. Just put some spinach in there, baby spinach. A little more than one bag. Probably not full 2 bags though. And put in our feta.
Okay.
Cranberries. Put on the pine nuts. And then everyone can just put on their own olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Gonna get the chicken out now. Should be good. It's really simple but really tasty.
Now that I have my balloon and she wasn't even bring me.
Really?
Is he making her food right now?
Yeah, are you hungry for food? Or did you have too much candy at the party?
No, I'm hungry for food.
Okay. Getting food from Mo. There you go, Mo.
Just that's.
You don't have to eat it all. Just eat what you can, okay?
I guess they want me to go on a pool.
On a bulk.
Yeah.
So Noah calls it going on a bulk when he's trying to eat a lot of food so he can get more muscles. So that's what Moses is saying. He wants to eat over here instead. There you go, Mo. You want some food, Netta? Here you go, my baby.
Mommy?
You eating the lemon?
No.
Is it sour?
No.
Moses is telling Noah that he's on a bulk. That's what he said when I gave him too much. He says, I'm going to be on a bulk.
You know why mommy gave me this much food?
Okay, Noah, explain what it means to be on a bulk.
Well, it's just the same, the bulk. When you're trying to gain more weight, or just trying to bulk out, basically. Gain more bulk.
Is the idea to like get muscly afterwards?
Idea is to eat a ton so that you're gaining weight, but the idea is you're also working out while doing that so that you're gaining muscle, and then after that you cut, and then you'll have more muscle than you did before.
Cool.
Basically,
While you're looking muscly, so it's working. Salad is so good.
So they were trying.
Healthy.
This looks super good.
Mark finally came home from Home Depot. What'd you get, Mark? A sander?
I got an orbital sander.
What happened?
jumping
When
after
I
that.
know I'm
They already ate.
That's gonna be eaten by
These are all the
today.
toys they got at the party today, all over the table.
I'm pretty sure my triceps are stronger than a lot of people's.
I won't let you have it.
Bruno.
What are you guys playing?
Cheating Monopoly.
See my broccoli.
Uh-oh.
See my broccoli.
Birthdays and they'll stick to it.
Welcome to Sunday evening. It is Naomi's 17th birthday, so I'll show you what she's doing. What is this, Naomi?
Mushrooms.
Beautiful. Now it's Mark's making the gravy. Lembas bread wrapped in banana leaves. This is in honor of the Hobbit, right? She's having a Shire, Lord of the Rings. She's having a Hobbit-themed birthday. She made some beautiful apple pies, mashed potatoes, pork roast, and mushrooms.
The tops are all like circle.
Beautiful. So is this the same recipe as a lumnas bread?
No.
Do people like it? It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It actually looks like
It's
the movie.
It's like
Spice.
a bit of honey, whatever it says.
Sort of.
Okay, we ready to pray? To us, but especially we want to say thank you for the years of your love and care for Naomi and the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Wonderful.
Outstanding. And deserving better. I
want?
want.
Good.
You like it?
Is Elijah gonna pass his classes?
I don't know.
He's having too much fun.
I went to the Mission Valley Costco and there was almost a
Everything back.
Oh my.
That's like you normally have to pay a lot of money for that kind of.
And then that should be what we put the
Daddy, very professional.
You get
Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm 17 officially now.
Tell us how
But I
good
think-
the pie is.
Oh yeah. I need to.
Quite
I looked
sure
on
the
my
one
birth
Tell us
outside
if we
certificate.
should have any.
And I'm pretty sure I was born at 6 o'clock p.m.
6 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
I'm sure your mom.
How do you know that?
Yeah, Granny
looked at
came
my
over
birth
and saved the day. She says, you need to go to the hospital. And so I went to the hospital because Granny told me.
Oh, I remember what house you lived in during that time.
Okay, so
Blue
now
house.
we're serving.
I don't remember the blue house.
Is it good, Naomi?
It's so good.
I want the
dark hair. It usually has a little bit of
You're quite long enough. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
So my
It
dad
is
is
so
eating
good.
the lambas bread.
This is real banana leaf, and this is a delicious. What do you call it again? Banana bread?
Lambas? Is it lambas bread?
Lambas bread.
So it's from the Lord of the Rings. That's the recipe.
10 out of 10. Perfect. Thank you very much.
I saw them in the frozen form.
That's from my mom. Well, it's like a little bonus gift to what she gave you.
I'm not very good.
Spent it on bread. Well,
This looks like a baking book.
Aw, what is that?
Chocolate packed, jam filled, butter rich, no holds barred cookie book. A cookie book. Yes. Okay.
no.
You told me about it. Oh, okay. It's easy.
Literally the best.
What is
I
it?
find out how
I
much she
couldn't have
likes
asked
books.
for anything
Oh, Barnes and
better.
Noble. Yay,
Good enough.
gift card.
The
Whoa.
Barnes and Noble gift card.
This is from Anna. Is it from Chloe too, or just from me?
Oh my goodness.
Anna's favorite outfit right there.
This is so.
No, I'm just
Oh, this is so cute.
Oh.
new one.
And jeans. I needed these. You're welcome.
looks like someone I would enjoy. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, let me see. It's like I don't know if it'll fit or not. We'll see.
That looks like fall.
Oh
Oh my
my
goodness, that's gonna be pretty.
Wow. It's
Wow.
Thanksgiving-y.
Oh,
it's so
perfect.
cute.
That's like fall.
Should I go try it on?
You can.
That's gorgeous.
It
You look like a real
A bit more poofy, but I like it.
It's so cute.
Oh,
I
that's
love
perfect.
to see it. See that? It's so pretty.
That you made our own in from here?
Isn't it oatmeal cookies in there?
Oh, that's what those are from?